Please welcome from Ohio, Jerome Fresh. Jerome Fresh. Thank you, Jerome, great job, buddy. Come on back here. What about here? Or it can be lit up really nicely. Jerome, you got double duty going on, don't you? You got this competition, Class 1 men, and you're doing something else this weekend, aren't you? What is that?
Doing teams. I'm doing the team category. My team won the LA Open Wednesday, last night.
Last night, and let's see, what place was that?
We took first place. And they're out here, Orlando and Alex. And of course my coach. And my friend Felicia, my stretch coach. I'm also training. I have two girls that are competing. One in the Master and one competed yesterday, Class 1. So I'm very busy this weekend.
Yeah, this weekend and a few weekends, huh? Now, what was the hardest part of the training for you? What did you have to work most on?
Adjusting my schedule to fit everything. Because I'm doing so much, I had to cut back on my work schedule. You know, the money wasn't flowing in so easily, so I think that was the hardest part to adjust to. You know, I like restaurants and I like going out all the time, so that was real hard. But I'm here and it's worth it.
Well, we know you're here, yeah, you showed that. Most definitely. Now, how about as far as your training for this competition? What was the most difficult part for you?
Well, okay, I got it.
You have this little bug in his ear on this side.
Flexibility, strength.
Well, yeah, I worked on flexibility 4 times a week with my stretch coach, but I also started lifting weights, which was real hard for me because I'm not a big fan. Although I'm a personal trainer, to lift weights myself doesn't really excite me. So I hired a trainer to make me lift, and it was worth it, you know, because I didn't really have to modify my diet too much. Because this is the first year that I'm competing below 20% body fat. And I went down to under 10%. So I think that was my biggest achievement with this. And it wasn't difficult. It wasn't as difficult as I thought it would be, just because I started lifting weights and modified the diet a little bit. So here I am. I'd like to thank my mother. She's not here, but she's very supportive. Of course, my friends out here, my two teammates, Alex and Orlando, my coach, Kevin Cregan. Oh my gosh, thank you. Can't forget to thank my sponsor, which is the gym I work at in Miami University of Health and Fitness. Yeah, they don't not only sponsored me, but they sponsored my team as well. And Debbie says that's enough. So, enjoy the evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear for Jerome Fresh. Up next for you, from right here, Los Angeles, please welcome Don Hustler. Ladies and gentlemen, Don Hustler. Dang, you're fast. Don. Don Hustler, huh? Somebody had mentioned the airtime earlier. I think that's what they were talking about. Dang. Well, you know, I don't know what it is. I saw you about a month and a half ago, and I'm not sure if it was you or your twin. I guess the old thing about blondes having more fun wasn't really true, was it?
That blonde had a little bit of fun. I make the most of whatever my hair color is at the moment. I'll go back soon.
You can make any choice you want to. Every choice is a good choice. Just remember that. Come on over here, Don. So. Okay, well, so let's talk about ice cream sandwiches then.
You know, it's really hard to get the chocolate off your 3 fingers. There's a funny story. I'm not going to tell it.
No, I don't think so, Don. Better not go there, huh?
No. But, like, I live right around the corner from Thrifty, and They're only 45 cents each. It's really hard not to go. Because it's like, you know, you burn calories to walk, you burn calories to walk back, you can eat 3.
That makes sense to me. How about it? Everybody, let's go for ice cream sandwiches after.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, you guys can come take my class Saturday morning. No, I lie. Not teaching. Oh. Can I talk to him?
Please do.
Hang on. Ready. Okay, Janine, where's Janine? In the... Hey, Renzo, are you in here? Renzo! No, he can't watch. In the right-hand pocket of my jacket is something. And it's from Yumi, Tim, Terry, I'm sorry. Terry, Patty. Who else? Renzo. Lawrence. That's in my... Okay. You have to excuse me because the oxygen, you know, starting to come back. I just can't have any memory. That's for you from us. This woman not only puts Bob to bed at night, cooks and cleans, but she takes care of us. She opens her door, her mother's apartment, everything she has, and she gives us everything. She's not just a coach, she's an incredible athlete. She's the first person in the United States to do a Shushapopa. And, you know, you see coaches and they're like, okay, do that again. You're like, you get up here and show me. She can. She's incredible. And we love her to death. We tried to talk her into competing. She didn't do it. I have a, you know, it's on a little thing. I'll be done really shortly. I have to say this. On the little thing it says, who coached you? Okay, here we go. I have to thank my friend Dennis in Los Angeles, who put me through when I'm like, I can't, this hurts. And he goes, Becky, how bad do you want to do well? How bad do you want to win? I go, okay, do it again. Janine and Bob for just supporting me. When I was like, you know, making money, I'd rather spend it on me than on the Viviana's costumes. Anyway, Patty, Renzo, Stephanie, Teresa, I love you. My family's here, my grandma, my sister. Can't talk, sorry. And my friends, my 2 best friends. Nancy's probably not here because she's working, she's slow. And Tina, I love you, Tina. My 2 best friends went through a lot with me. Thanks for putting up with my crap. Okay. Thanks, okay.
Don, we love you, Don. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Don Hospital. Next, let's please welcome from Mountainside, New Jersey, David Lucas. Ladies and gentlemen, from Mountainside, New Jersey, please welcome David Lucas. Give him a big hand. Let's give David a big hand, will you? That's very nerve-wracking. Tough to go through. David, you're a great sport. Thank you. As we continue the competition from Los Gatos, California, please welcome David Dixon Jr. Ladies and gentlemen, that's David Dixon Jr. Big breaths. David, good job. Let's give him a big hand. Give it to him. He had to come out here a little bit early, too. Thank you, David. Well, David, I'm going to first say, it's great seeing you out here. I know you've come through some personal problems here lately, physical actually, more so than personal. Well, they ended up to be kind of personal problems, but a couple of months ago, right? You were in a pretty serious car accident, weren't you?
Yeah. There's somebody passed out drunk in the fast lane of a highway in the mountains in Santa Cruz at 11:50 at night, and came around a blind corner. Didn't have time to see him, and hit him 60 miles per hour, and totally annihilated my vehicle. Lifted the back wheels off the ground and pushed the front into the firewall.
But by the grace of God, you're here, and we thank him for that. It hasn't always been easy for you, but you've done a fantastic job. I know you started out, this is your fourth year in competing. The first time I met you, you were doing a mixed pair with a good pal of yours.
Yeah, Roxanne Struther in Santa Cruz. And started doing mixed pairs. Actually started doing individuals a long time ago. Then did 2 years of mixed pairs, 1 year of class 2, and 1 year of class 1. It's my first year in class 1, and I'm really honored to be up here with the big boys. These guys are really good.
And well, you're not too shabby yourself, David, I'm telling you. It's a great job. Now, you've got a really excellent support group with you. And I know these are like family, I mean, really, really close and like family to you. Who are they?
It's Christina Ward, Sandy Baker, Sandra, Lisa Smith. Gilda Tarani had to leave last night. And of course, my best friend and mentor and long-term coach, Deborah McGee Yates, who's just the bomb. We've been through more stuff together. She has 4 kids. I'm like the 5th unclaimed child. But it's a good thing to be. And we have this little saying we picked up at one of the studios we work out at. It says, every time you're not working out, someone somewhere is. So that's what I have to pass on to the Club Cup people. Because in our sport, while you're sleeping and thinking about not going to training, I guarantee you somebody is all over this country. And it's an awesome sport, and I'm glad to be here and be a part of it. And that's about it.
Well, David, we're glad to have you in part of it, believe me. You did a fantastic job. It was great seeing you up here. Good Calamine, please thank David Dixon Jr. We're going to take a few seconds to wipe the stage off. Doesn't that broom work good? Oh, excuse me. Go. The motion on that broom. Ladies and gentlemen, we're not going to wait for this. From New York, please welcome Ken Berkeley. That's Ken Berkeley. He has a nickname.
And that is?
Flying Tiger. Heard it before?
Yes.
Yeah? Kenny, I like this. Yeah? This routine, last routine, you gotta like a thing that works, huh?
Yeah, at least one thing works. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm afraid to know what you mean, but I do, unfortunately. So tell me, how's life for a 6'2" guy?
That's what you guys really don't know. Actually, I'm 6'2". I weigh 190 pounds. I just look a lot smaller in person.
So those pictures you've seen of him, 6'2", they're real. That's good. Some high platforms on those shoes, aren't they?
Because it was really strange. I was walking on the street in New York. He's like, "Don't I know you?" It's like, "Yeah. Wait. There was a guy on a aerobics championships or something, but he's a lot taller." I'm like, "Oh, thanks."
I don't think that helped. Okay, but Ken, besides competing, you do a lot of things. You coach, you do choreography, you support, you do music.
And I was also an extra in an opera. But I don't sing. Don't even think about it. You don't want to hear that. I was a Philistine soldier at the Met in Samson Delilah, wearing much less than I'm wearing now. It was really scary. I had this loin, this orange loin with handprints all over my body. And it was really strange because half the time, because the cutout was about there with my back to the audience half the time. So I'm fully clothed now. No, I didn't bring it, sorry. It was a pretty long loin also, so.
And those were his own handprints, too. And if we're going to go there, I'm going to go there, too, so. I have no stinking shame, and you know you don't either. Kenny, you're a fantastic athlete. It's unbelievable the things that you do. I mean, you are moving the sport to new levels, and we're talking in all sorts of levels here. You've done extensive competition. I know you've been competing. You've competed all over the world. Give me some of the locations you've competed.
Let's see. I was in Italy with Milena Fano, which was fun, and Teresa Davis. That was fun. Puerto Rico, Den Haag, Amsterdam for World Championships. Came in 8th there, so that was that 96? And I guess that's about it recently.
Well, it's not too bad for recently or any other time, I tell you. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy's a great guy. Please welcome, thank you, Ken Berkeley, right there. From Springfield, New Jersey, please welcome Dale Duncan. Ladies and gentlemen, Dale Duncan. Dale! Dale Duncan right there, huh? He's been up here a few times. A very illustrious career. He continues on.
Yes, I can't get enough.
1994, 1993-4 slash in there. United States National Aerobic Champion Team Division, huh?
Yes.
Along with, yeah, go ahead. No, he was the 1994 United States National Aerobic Champion Team Division. Work everything, along with CJ and Aaron, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And about 12 or 13 medals in between before and after, too, huh?
Yeah, I've done every category except female individual. And I won't be trying that, so...
Don't do that to me, please. Okay, thanks.
But anyway, enough about me. I wanna, of course, thank Ann McFetty. Last night I said some stuff about her. She's incredible to me. She's my sponsor. Thank you, Ann, once again. And I also, I'm a little bit sentimental tonight because Elaine is here. And she flew in with her knee, that is bum, from 5 weeks ago when we were training together for a mixed pair for this competition. And she hurt herself and in practice, and I'm such a mush. But
Keep it up.
she came here. She has helped me so much since I decided to go individual, and she's taught me so much about what I'm doing on the stage tonight. And I could never have learned this without you, Elaine. And I appreciate all that you do too. Yeah. And because I was a straddle jumper. I'm a 93, 94, so I didn't know all this other stuff. Anyway, the other person I want to thank is Mark Castillo. Where are you, Mark? Are you here? Well, anyway, please tell Mark. There he is, way back there. I want to thank you, Mark, because he came in and helped Elaine and me with our mixed pair routine, and he is an awesome, awesome guy who studies so hard. Like, he came to us, he was so ready, and he had done all this homework, and you get your money's worth with him. He is amazing. Whoops, and I've gone too long. And
Pose.
So anyway, Mark, I just wanted to say thank you because, well, this is not his routine. I learned a lot from him about this routine, so thanks, Mark.
That's great. Well, Dale, let me tell you, anybody else out there you'd like to thank?
Well,
you just about hit the whole NAC, but...
Well, anybody in this sport, because I learned watching the tapes, so.
Well, you did a great job. Obviously, you learned a whole lot because you are a spectacular athlete. Ladies and gentlemen, there he is, Dale Duncan. And the lady he was talking about who came here, New Mexico. Please welcome Lawrence Chavez.
James.
gentlemen, that's Lawrence Chavez. Lawrence, take your time coming up here, bud. You can bring that up with you. It's okay.
That's okay.
Okay. Lawrence, great job.
Thank you.
First year competing. Yeah. Tough to talk when there's no oxygen there, right? Yeah.
Very.
Tough to think. But you didn't have to think. You don't have to think right now. Because you did all your thinking just about for a minute and 50 seconds, yeah. You said that you told us that you've always wanted to do this. What made you do it this year?
Well, originally I got started in Seattle when I moved there, and Michael Paduano. That's actually when they introduced it to me. And kind of took it from there, moved back to Albuquerque. I got a little bit more serious about it. I actually did the show in Columbus, Ohio. I just did novice, got first place. And then decided I was going to do class 1. And let's say did the Chicago, got first place there. And now I'm here. That feels good.
Yeah, well, we know you're here. We saw you.
And I'm done right now, so it's good.
Yeah, you glad it's over with? Pretty nervous coming into this?
Yeah, but I feel relaxed now.
Yeah. What do you think about this level of competition?
It's great because it makes me bust my butt more. It's helped my difficulty. And I've upped my difficulty since my last routine, so busting my butt.
Oh, you did, and it looks really great. It really shows. Now, all athletes make a sacrifice for their sport. Whether it be going to bed early, maybe, waking up a little early or going to bed a little bit late. But what was your major sacrifice for the sport?
Basically, social life. Just training all the time, working long hours. Yeah, dessert, sometimes. Have to hit cheat here and there, so.
And well, tell us about a typical Lawrence dessert.
Let's see. Well, not so much cake, but like Sour Patch Kids. And actually Lorenzo's Raisinets.
Oh, some heavy-duty sugar things then. We're talking there.
Sugar.
Well, you did a great job. We're glad to see you here. We're glad you're in this sport, let me tell you. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is. This is Lawrence Chavez. And now we'd like to welcome from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Cesar Suarez. You know, certain music fits certain athletes. What do you think, huh? Yeah? Cesar, come here, pal. Oh, I first met you about a month and a half ago at the Western Open, yeah? And that was your first competition in the aerobic world, wow.
Yes, for the first time. Scary, beautiful, fun, and this is the second, and I feel a little bit just like I'm involved in this. I feel like it's me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this sport was definitely made for you. There's no question about it. You've also been competing in other things, too, before this. And did they help you? What were they, first of all, and did they help you with this sport?
Well, I was in gymnastics, and then diving. I was at the Olympics, Barcelona. And then I was
Now, what country did you represent in Barcelona?
Colombia. I was South American champion in that, and then I was doing ice skating for 2 years in Sweden. And when I saw this on TV, I said, "This is that I have to do. Aerobics. It's me."
Latin American, I have to do this. You gotta like that, huh? Ladies, you like that? Huh? Yeah. Cesar, you've got some people out there you'd like to thank, don't you? I know you got lots of people. Come on up here and tell us who they are.
I have to thank everyone. And I would like to my coach to be here, but he couldn't come. But I'm just gonna show him the video. He was in aerobics for 5 years. John Gary, he was a national champion at 95. And it was like a nightmare without a coach in here, but I think I'm gonna do fine.
Yeah, I think you did. I think you did fine too. Did you sleep last night? Because you told me before you couldn't sleep before competition. Did you get a little sleep last night?
Well, I never sleep before the competition. Never. I can't sleep. I'm just thinking about my routine. I can't sleep, and I don't take any pills to sleep. So I'm like, I can't.
Just basically wandering the streets at night before the competition and listening to your music, right?
Yeah.
and doing those big old splits out in the streets of LA. They like that, didn't they? I don't know. It's a little crazy out there.
It's I don't know. Sometimes when I go to bed, I just have to get up again because, well, that's one night before I compete. So I don't know, something that made me go to sleep and have to just be awake.
So now, you are in the fitness industry. What do you do in the fitness industry?
Excuse me?
You're an aerobics instructor, personal trainer. What do you do?
I teach aerobics, and I have like 5 ladies that I teach. And
I think there's more ladies who want you to teach them here.
Well, I've just moved down to Florida, so I have like 5 people that I'm training now, and I would like to start to teach competitive aerobics. I think it's a beautiful sport.
Well, you did it beautifully. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is. This is Cesar Suarez. Ladies and gentlemen, continuing on, would you please welcome from Seattle, Washington, Michael Paduano. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Michael Paduano. Man, these athletes are unbelievable, aren't they? Huh? Michael. Yeah, that's for you out there. I'm going to give you a few chances to catch your breath. Not many. From Seattle, Washington, what kind of weather did you leave to come down here to sunny California?
It was very nice and warm. I was kind of happy.
That's a good thing, but you had to leave it because that's kind of unusual for this time of year in Seattle, huh?
Yeah, it won't be that nice for too long, so probably rain as soon as I leave.
But that's okay. Now, you've got a coach that I know has been really taking good care of you and has been sticking by your side. And who was your coach?
Yeah, Johnny Underwood. That's kind of nice. Lily up in Seattle, we have Johnny Underwood, Tony Young, Phil Sanchez, Marcus Steele, a bunch of people, so felt I had to pull my own this year.
Yeah, plus they have Michael Paduano up there too, huh? Yeah, that makes a difference. Now, I met you before this, obviously, a couple of years ago when you first, you've been competing for about 4 years now. But when I met you, you were competing with a team, right?
Mixed pair.
Mixed pair, was so close. I was on a team, it was so confusing at that time. Anyway, how many times have you competed as an individual then?
This is my third year.
And then 1 year as a mixed pair, right? So what do you think? You going to try mixed pair again? You're going to keep with the men's individual?
I really enjoy the individual. I have a lot of respect for mixed pairs and teams because you got to coordinate all the jobs and everything else with your teammates. So, it's kind of one more obligation and a lot more respect for them, things like that. Individual is nice because you can work out when you want to and just push yourself a little harder at times and have someone like Johnny who were to be like, Anya.
That's great. Now, you've ever heard of the term entrepreneur before? Tell me a little something about what you might have heard about that.
Well, I'm on an activewear company, so bra tops and shorts. Mainly women's line right now, so if there's any buyers out there, I brought it. So, and made my own outfit, so.
And he made his own costume here, yes? Huh? No, you can do that kind of thing. Go ahead. It's okay. It's good looking. Tell us a secret about Michael Paduano's training.
Let's see, my training. Well, this year it's been just being very focused on being prepared. Like everyone else, everyone has busy schedules, friends and family, obligations, sacrifices, things like that. So this year I really wanted to set aside the amount of time that I needed to and just go into it a little more prepared each time I work out. Yeah. What's that? And run it.
And just over and over and over again. Well, Michael, this certainly proves that you did do that. You're a great athlete. Anybody else out there you'd like to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank everyone from Seattle that came down. Robert, Ray, Eric, Leslie, and all Robert's friends down from Los Angeles.
Yes, thank you all very much. And ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to also thank Michael Paduano right there. Now, the gentleman's going to come up next. You saw a little earlier, and unfortunately, we had a little musical problem. So when he comes up here, I want you guys to give him a huge hand, okay? This is tough stuff in the first place. And as soon as I get swept up here. Ladies and gentlemen, from Mountainside, New Jersey, please welcome back David Lucas. and gentlemen, that's David Lucas. Let's give David a little extra hand. Come on, Skip. Give it up for him. He did a great job. Tough way to start, but buddy, you shine just then. Ooh, very, very good. David, it's good to see you. I've known you for a couple of years now, and it's always a pleasure seeing you compete. You have a lot of energy, a lot of enthusiasm, and a lot of heart when you do this. This past year has been kind of a tough year for you physically, and I want people to understand that, you know, in athletes' lives, there is a little bit of adversity, but in yours, there was a little bit more, but still, you're here, you overcame it. Give us a little history about what happened this past year, Julie.
My wrist was in a cast twice. I went to there's 2 competitions, qualified in San Fran with a diminished lung capacity because I had a bad case of the flu and left me with EIA. Then I thought, okay, I'm hoping I'm going to train for nationals. Well, 3 weeks ago, doing a diddly little jump, I blew out my ankle, a bulge infraction and telefib. It's going to require a scope to fix. I'm like, you know what, I'm a physical therapist. I'll rehab it every day. I did, but then in the bathroom at the airport, it was wet, didn't see it. Went the steps, switched to protect my ankle to my adductor. So I haven't been able to train for 2 weeks. So I saved everything for today because come hell or high water, I was going to do it.
Basically, we want to know how the hell are you walking?
It's not just that, though. I mean, someone is really testing me. I get out here, they lost my hotel room too, or so they have 2. No, I had 1. I had problems with my music. It just keeps going on and on. But I'm still here because I'm going to go out on my terms, not anyone else's.
And that's the power of positive thinking. Yeah. You get a few sidelines, kind of interesting things. This man speaks 7 different languages. This man speaks 7 different languages. Give me hello on each one.
Hello, bonjour, hola. Well, in Italian and Portuguese would be the same. Mangi Kesayo is Korean, Sawadika in Thai, Marhaba in Arabic, Jambo in Swahili. I can keep going on like that.
I appreciate it very much, thank you. You guys feel a little lacking in confidence there out there? You've done extensive traveling, yeah? You've been to over 43 countries. Is there any favorite place you've been to?
Well, I really like Southeast Asia, Singapore, Bali. The beaches in Indonesia are the best, I think.
Well, not bad. We all know that, though, don't we? Yeah? I got my National Geographic last week. Thank you. You've got a great bunch of people that support you, and obviously who you support, too. I know that. Give me some names. Tell me what they mean to you.
Well, I really need to thank my coach, skills trainer, Jack Smith. He's the guy in the big platform too. My choreographer, Joan Winston, she's really kicked my butt and taught me a whole different way that I wasn't used to. All my teammates on Extreme Air, Kenny, Dan, Dee, Courtney, Michael, Claudine, Papa Jack. Who did I miss? Jane. Oh, I forgot Jane. Don't forget Jane. And Dominic. And I gotta give a special thanks to Claudine's husband, David, because the last 2 weeks has been really trying for me. And one night in the gym, he just pulled me aside and gave me a heart-to-heart, put everything in perspective, and I think that's why I stuck it out these 2 weeks. So I just want to really thank David.
Well, congratulations. We're really glad you stuck it out. We're glad you're here. It's always a pleasure to see you. A great athlete, a great guy. David Lucas, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, the defending 1997 United States Aerobic Champion, men's Class 1, please welcome from Plantation, Florida, Lorenzo.
Tú sabes, dice negrito de
Lorenzo, one name. A shy man, but when he gets up here, that's all gone, ain't it? Huh? When he gets up here, that's all gone, huh? Lorenzo, beautiful job. Defending your title. Yeah? 1997 United States National Aerobic Champion. When you won the gold medal last year, what kind of emotions went through your mind? Could you believe it then? Could you believe it a week later?
Yeah.
And there'll be a few words up here too, so I'll be basically talking with myself. It'll be okay. I'll give you the answers. It'll be all right. I'll whisper them to you. No, you are a great athlete. You're really excellent for this sport. It's amazing. The things that you do are fabulous. You have a great group of people that are your support mechanism. And mention a few names, okay? But first and last names.
Okay, I want to thank Janina Square, of course, for getting me through the routine and for letting me live with her basically for the last 3 weeks in Minnesota. Dreadful place. And I want to thank her husband Bob, who's not here right now. He'll be here Saturday. And let me see. There's a woman that was very nice to me when I went to Minnesota. Her name is Charlotte. And she did a lot of stuff for me. Thank you to her for taking me everywhere I needed to go. Jim Coranis for supplying the boombox. And Michael Paduano for cutting my hair at the last minute. I hope I didn't forget anyone, but that's it for now. Oh, of course, Patty Jasinski for coming out and training with me, and Lawrence, Don for letting me stay when I come to Los Angeles in his place, even though he kind of threw me out this weekend.
Story there.
And
I know.
Terry Levins for being there too. And I forget, I'm sorry. Oh, Tim and Yumi, oh my God. Oh my God, okay. Tim and Yumi. You're gonna see them right after me. They're really good. Okay, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Lorenzo. He does have a last name, but if I told it to you, I'd have to shoot you, so I'm not going to tell you. Okay.